Good morning, everyone. So today's our topic is the uses of the computer in patient monitoring system and the in pharma information system. Okay, what are the uses of the computer in this field? So this is our today's topic. So what are the learning objective of this topic? Okay, so this lesson will help you to understand what are the uses of the computer in patient monitoring. Okay, patient monitoring, and what are the uses of the computer in pharma information system. Okay, how the computer is useful in these both field. Okay, so first one is patient monitoring system. So the patient monitoring system, PMS, okay, that is also known as PMS. The full form of the PMS is patient monitoring system. Patient monitoring system is a very critical monitoring system. Okay, it is very critical monitoring system. It is used for monitoring physiological signals. Okay, it is used for monitoring physiological signals, includes electrocardiograph, okay, ECG, electrocardiograph, that is ECG, and signals, sorry, it is used for monitoring physiological signals including electrocardiograph, that is ECG, respiration, invasive and non-invasive blood pressure. Okay, we can monitor the blood pressure, ECG, and oxygen saturation in human blood, that is SpO2. Okay, oxygen saturation in human blood. We can also monitor through the computer. Okay, and blood, body temperature, and other gases. Okay, so the patient monitoring system is a very critical monitoring system, and it is used for monitoring physiological signals, includes electrocardiograph, that is ECG, respiration, invasive and non-invasive blood pressure, oxygen saturation in human blood, SpO2, body temperature, and other gases. Okay, we can monitor through the computer. In patient monitoring system, the multiple sensors and electrode is used for receiving physiological signals like as ECG electrodes. Okay, in patient monitoring system, when we are using the computer, the multiple sensors, okay, multiple sensors and electrodes, okay, in multiple sensors and electrodes we are using to receive the physiological signals like as ECG electrodes, okay, ECG electrode, SpO2, that is oxygen saturation level in the finger sensor, and by using the finger sensor, blood pressure cuff and temperature probe to measure the physiological signals. Okay, when we are using the computerized patient monitoring, we are using the multiple sensor and electrodes, okay, to receiving the physiological signals from the patient like ECG electrodes, oxygen saturation finger sensor, okay, blood pressure cuff, temperature probe, okay, to measure the physiological signals. So these all are the computerized patient monitoring system. Okay, during the treatment, okay, during the treatment it is highly important to continuously monitor the vital physiological signs of the patient. Okay, during the surgery, during the highly during the any high treatment, okay, it is highly important to continuously we have to monitor the healthcare have to monitor the physiological signs of the patient. Okay, therefore the patient monitoring system has always been occupying a very important position in the field of the medical devices. Okay, okay, in that during the surgery, okay, during any treatment, it is very important to it is very important to monitor the physiological signs of the patient by the health provider. Okay, therefore the patient monitoring system has always been occupying a very important position in the field of the medical devices. The continuous improvement of the technologies, okay, for continuous improvement of the technologies not only help us transmit the vital physiological signs to the medical personnel, but also simplify the measurement and as a result of and a result raises the monitoring efficiency of a patient. Okay, so there are lots of researches are going on for improving the technology, okay, for improving the computerized technology, so that help us to transmit the vital physiological signs to the medical healthcare provider. Okay, but it also simplify, okay, it also simplify the measurement and okay, it also simplify the measurement, and as a result, okay, as a result that raises the monitoring efficiency of the patient. So this is an example of the computerized patient monitoring. Okay, this is the anesthetic machine. Okay, this is anesthetic machine that is connected with the computer and all. Okay, and the an anesthetic machine with integrated system for monitoring of several vital parameters including blood pressure and heart rate. Okay, this is the anesthetic machine. Okay, this is integrated system for monitoring the patient. Okay, for monitoring the patient such as blood pressure, heart rate. Okay, so we can monitor through this anesthetic machine. When we are when the healthcare provider giving anesthetic medicine to the patient, he have to follow or he have to monitor the patient while giving the anesthetic medicine, because he have to know what is the BP of the patient and what is the pulse rate and heart rate. He have to know in middle of the period of the anesthesia. Okay, so this is the computerized anesthetic machine we are the healthcare providers are using to monitor the patient. And this is the ECG reading. Okay, the healthcare provider the healthcare provider places the electrodes on Holter monitor. This is the Holter monitor that contains electrodes. Okay, the healthcare providers places this Holter monitor to the patient's body. Okay, and after that this is connected with the computer. Okay, after that the healthcare provider or the doctor, they can monitor the ECG reading. Okay, so this is the computerized patient monitoring system. Okay, so this is another example. Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible? Okay, thank you. So this is another example. This is another example of the computerized patient monitoring. Okay, so the doctors are here to taking care of the patient, and the lots of computers are here placed to to monitor the different physiological signs of the patient. So this is again the computerized patient monitoring. So in patient monitoring system, computer is widely used. Okay, so in the patient monitoring system, the computer is widely used. So the healthcare provider prefer to use the computerized patient monitoring because this is very easy. Okay, and less time consuming. Okay, this is very less time consuming. Okay, classes of the next is classes of the patient monitoring system. In the past, the dominant products manufactured by medical device manufacturers are mainly those for a single parameter measurement. Okay, in the past, ये past की बात कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? So the dominant products, okay, dominant product manufactured by a medical device manufacturers are mainly those for a single parameter. Okay, पहले क्या होता था, single parameters में ही patient monitoring हो पाता था, लेकिन अब computerized हो गया तो different physiological signs we can monitor through that machine. Okay, so in past the dominant product manufactured by medical device manufacturers are mainly those for a single parameter measurement. Nowadays, however, a multi-parameter patient monitor is commonly used. Okay, nowadays, okay, we are using a multi-parameter patient monitoring system in the hospital and all. So there are two type of the patient monitoring, is single parameter monitoring system, and next is multi-parameter patient monitoring system. Okay, single example of the single parameter monitoring system is when we are checking our blood sugar level. Okay, there is a small machine is available in the market, so we can check only the blood sugar with that machine. Okay, but when comes the multi-parameter patient monitoring system, we can, okay, there is a computerized machine. We can monitor the BP, heart rate, pulse rate, sugar. Okay, and all the things we can measure in one monitoring system. Okay, so this is the difference between the single parameter monitoring system and the multi-parameter patient monitoring system. So this is the single, we are talking about, we are going to learn about what is single parameter patient monitoring system. So the single parameter patient monitoring system is available for measuring blood pressure of a human body. Okay, single parameter, we can only measure with that machine only the blood pressure. Okay, and ECG monitor. Okay, there is a another machine is there, so we can only monitor the ECG with that machine. We can't monitor any other physiological signs and all. And there is a separate machine for SpO2, that is oxygen saturation in blood. Okay, we can also measure by that single parameter patient monitoring system. Okay, but in the hospital, this is for, we can use in the home. Okay, we can use ourselves in the home. This is enough for us. But when in the case of the hospital, okay, hospital में क्या होता है कि एक साथ सभी all the physiological signs we can measure through one the computerized monitoring system. So the in the hospital there is multi-parameter patient monitoring systems are available, but in our houses we can use single parameter patient monitoring system. 1 minute. So this is the difference between the single parameter patient monitoring system and the multi-parameter monitoring system. Then let's see what is the multi-parameter patient monitoring system. A multi-parameter patient monitoring system, that is again PMS, multi-PMS, multi-PMS, multi-parameter PMS, multi-parameter patient monitoring system. This is used for, sorry. This is used for multiple critical physiological signs of the patient to transmit the vital information like electrocardiogram, respiration rate, blood pressure. Okay, we can determine them or monitor these all together in one monitoring system. Okay, so multi-parameter patient monitoring system is used for multiple critical physiological signs to monitor the multiple physiological signs like electrocardiogram, respiration rate, blood pressure and all. Okay, so therefore multi-parameter patient monitoring system has always been occupying a very significant position in the field of the medical devices. Okay, medical devices. So ये जो मल्टी पैरामीटर पेशेंट मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम है, दिस इज वाइडली यूज्ड इन द हॉस्पिटल्स और clinics. Okay, so this is all about the uses of the computer in the patient monitoring system. So this is the computerized patient monitoring system. Everybody understood? Is there any doubt? If you have any doubt, please raise your hands. In patient monitoring system, is that clear? Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? Arman, is this clear? Arman, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, Musa also sent the message. Yes, clear. Okay. So, is there any doubt to anyone? If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. So, I think this patient monitoring system, the computerized patient monitoring system is clear to everyone. So, next topic is pharma information system. What are the uses of the computers in pharma information system? Okay, what are the uses of the computers in pharma information system? So PMIS, okay, pharmaceutical management information system. PMIS is pharmaceutical management information system. Okay, the pharmaceutical management information system integrates pharmaceutical data collection, processing, and presentation of information that helps staff at all level of the country's health system make evidence-based decision to manage pharmaceutical services. So in pharmacy field, okay, in pharmaceutical management information system that integrate collection of the pharmaceutical data. Okay, first one is the collection of the pharmaceutical data, processing of the data, and presentation of the information. Okay, and presentation of the information that helps all the staffs at all level of country's health system. Okay, make evidence-based decision to manage pharmaceutical services. So computer is useful in the pharma information pharmaceutical field. Okay, to collect the pharmaceutical data, to processing the collected data, and to presentation of information that helps to the staff at all level of the country's health system. Okay, so this is the use of the computerized pharma information system. So what are the functions of the pharmaceutical management information system? An effective PMIS is able to synthesize the large volume of data generated by a pharmaceutical management operation. Okay, so this PMIS is, that is pharmaceutical management information system, is able to synthesize, the large volume of the data generated by a pharmaceutical management operations. It then, after that, it processes the data into information. Okay, first they generate the data. After that, the generation of the data, they transform into the information. Okay, the data is transformed into the information for use in planning activity. Why they are transforming into the information? To use in the planning activities, estimating demand, okay, allocating resources, monitoring and evaluating the pharmaceutical management operations. Okay, so this PMIS, the effective pharmaceutical management information system, is able to synthesize the large volume of the data generated by a pharmaceutical management operations. Okay, and after the generation of that data, they are processed into the information, for use in the planning activity. Okay, why the how the information are used? The information are used to plan the activities, used to estimate the demand, okay, to allocate the resources, to monitor and evaluating the pharmaceutical management operations. So these are the functions of the pharmaceutical management information system. So this information, okay, the data is generated first, then that processes into the information. Okay, that information is often in the form of a few key indicators. Okay, that information is often in the form of a few key indicators. That indicator should be targeted towards staff at all levels, so that they can monitor both their own performance and that of the units for which they are responsible. Okay, So that information is often in the form of few key indicators. Okay, the information is in the form of few key indicator. That indicator should be targeted towards all the staffs present in that pharmaceutical company. Okay, that indicator should be targeted towards all the staffs that present in the pharmaceutical company at all level, so that they can monitor. Okay, so that the staff can monitor both their own performance, they can monitor their own performance as well as the unit for which they are responsible. They can monitor their own performance and the unit's performance for which they are responsible. Okay, so that indicator is responsible for the monitoring the their staff's performance and the unit for which they are responsible. So this information is very useful for the staffs of that pharmaceutical company. Another important function of a pharmaceutical management information system is to improve accountability. Okay, another function is to improve accountability. Much of their coding and reporting in PMIS is intended to create an audit trail for products as they enter or leave a pharmaceutical supply system. Okay, sorry. Okay, their coding and reporting in a PMIS, that is pharmaceutical management information system, is intended to create. Okay, this coding and reporting is intended to create an audit trail for a product. Okay, product के लिए एक audit trail create करता है. Okay, as they enter or leave a pharmaceutical supply system. Okay, so when the product enters or leave a pharmaceutical supply, the create an audit trail of that product. Okay, so this is the PMIS system. So what are the importance of the pharmaceutical management information system, PMIS? Importance of a PMIS. Very good. Importance. A good PMIS, okay, a good pharmaceutical management information system provides the necessary information to make sound decision in the pharmaceutical sectors. Okay, so a good pharmaceutical information system that provide the necessary information. Okay, good pharmaceutical information system hai to wo definitely that provide a necessary information, okay, to make a sound decision in the pharmaceutical sector. So this is the importance of the pharmaceutical management information system. Effective pharmaceutical management, okay, a good pharmaceutical management system requires, okay, a good or effective pharmaceutical management information system requires policymakers. Okay, they require policymakers, program managers and healthcare providers to monitor information related to patient adherence. Okay, agar a good or effective pharmaceutical management system हमें चाहिए, so that require policymakers, program managers and healthcare providers to monitor information related to patient adherence. Okay, information related to patient adherence. We already know that what is patient adherence. Okay, next is healthcare provider to monitor the patient adherence, drug resistance, availability of the medicines and laboratory supplies, patient safety, post-market intelligence, product registration, product quality, financing and program management, among other issues. So an effective pharmaceutical management system requires these all types of the necessities. Okay, that requires policymakers, that requires program managers, that requires healthcare provider to monitor patient adherence, drug resistance, availability of the medicine in the market, laboratory supplies, patient safety, post-market intelligence, product registration, product quality, financing and program management, all. So this is all about the uses of the computer in the pharma field. Okay, pharmaceutical management system. So this is all about that. So is there any doubt? If you have any doubt, then please raise your hands. हाँ नसीम बोलो.
मैम बोल रहे हो इससे पहले जो था वो साउंड डिसीजन क्या होता है?
To making a perfect decision. Okay. Got
Yes,
it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other doubt? Any other doubt? Is there any other doubt? So attempt your class test at 10:40. Okay. So let's see some MCQs. Okay. So I'm just all participants to unmute themselves. Okay, I'm allowing to all. So if you know, then please raise your hands. Okay, if you know the answer, then please raise your hands, then I will unmute. Okay, after that you see. So which of the following softwares are used in hospital pharmacy? Okay, which of the following softwares are used in hospital pharmacy? Okay, Aditya Prakash raised his hand. Okay, tell me, Aditya Prakash.
Ma'am, Biosys.
Okay, okay, please mute. Naseem, tell me the answer.
Biosys, ma'am.
Biosys. Okay, anybody else? Saurabh. Yeah, tell me, Saurabh.
Yes, ma'am, Biosys.
Okay, but the correct answer is in the hospital pharmacy. Okay. Yeah, Priyanshu. Priyanshu, tell me the answer.
Biosys, ma'am.
Okay. So, but the correct answer is we can use Micromedex, PubMed, Biosys. All of above. We can use the software in our hospital pharmacy. Okay. We can use three of these: Micromedex, PubMed, and Biosys. Okay. Which of the following is not a role of a computer in the pharmacy? Who knows the answer? Which of the following is not a role of computer in pharmacy? Inventory control, evaluation of demand, updating of price, none of those. Who knows the answer? Who knows the answer? Please raise your hands. Is there anybody? So, which of the, yeah, Naseem.
Ma'am, inventory control.
इन्वेंट्री कंट्रोल फार्मेसी कंप्यूटर का रोल नहीं है इन्वेंट्री कंट्रोल में. व्हाट इज द जो ओके नसीम टेल मी व्हाट इज इन्वेंट्री कंट्रोल. डू यू नो दैट व्हाट इज इन्वेंट्री कंट्रोल?
No, ma'am.
I have told you that inventory control is stock management. Okay, stock management is only possible, only easily possible with the help of the computer. Stock management means अगर एक फार्मेसी में 15 स्ट्रिप्स ऑफ द टैबलेट मैन्युफैक्चरर ने सप्लाई किया है, ठीक है, उसमें से तो वो कंप्यूटर में रिकॉर्ड हो गया, ठीक है, उसमें से 1 वीक में 15 में से 10 सेल कर दिया है फार्मेसी ने, ठीक है, तो आउट ऑफ 15 there are only 5 strips are there. Okay, so that is the inventory control. The computer can reorder that medicine without any process. So that is the inventory control. We can manage the inventory control easily with the help of the computer. Okay. Sagar Kumar, tell me the answer.
Ma'am, updating of price हो.
Updating price. Why?
Yes,
कंप्यूटर का कोई रोल नहीं है प्राइस अपडेट करने में. ऑब्वियसली कंप्यूटर का रोल है. आदित्य प्रकाश. Aditya Prakash, tell me the answer. Which of the following is not a role of the computer in pharmacy?
Evaluation of demand.
Why? This is also doing by the computer in pharmacy.
Ma'am,
Because it can evaluate how much demand of that medicine is there. Okay. अगर कोई फार्मेसी है वहां उस एरिया में बीपी के पेशेंट ज्यादा है, ठीक है, बीपी के पेशेंट या शुगर के पेशेंट ज्यादा है, ठीक है, तो वहां पे क्या होता है, कंप्यूटर रिमाइंड करता है कि ये मेडिसिन जल्दी जल्दी खत्म हो रहा है, ठीक है, जल्दी जल्दी खत्म हो रहा है, तो कौन रिमाइंड करता है? कंप्यूटर ही रिमाइंड करता है. वो इजीली हम कंप्यूटर से ही एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. So this is again a role of the computer. Yeah, Ibrahim Musa, tell me the answer. Ibrahim Musa.
None.
Yeah, none of those, because inventory control, evaluation of the demand, updating of the price, all is done by the computer in pharmacy. Okay, so the answer is D. Next is, which of the following operations of a computer are linked with other pharmacy operations? Who knows the answer? Which of the following operations of a computers are linked with other pharmacy operations?
All of the above. All of the above.
Okay, Naseem.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me the answer.
Ma'am, all of the above होगा, इसलिए recipients of good भी होगा, dispensing of good भी होगा.
Okay, so the answer is all of above. And next question is, which of the following are the methods of inventory control? Okay, which of the following are the method of inventory control? So perpetual inventory control, periodic inventory control, economic order quantity. What is the correct answer? So the correct, yeah, tell me, Ibrahim, if you know that answer, then please tell me.
All of the above.
Yeah, all of the above. Okay. Then next is, therapeutic drug monitoring is most important for generic and pediatric patient, COVID patient, both of above, none of above. Tell me the answer. Therapeutic drug monitoring. Why we are using drug monitoring? Therapeutic drug monitoring. Aditya Prakash, कहाँ चला गया? ठीक है. Naseem, yeah, tell me if you know the answer.
Ma'am, both of the above होगा.
Okay.
इसलिए
So generic patient and the COVID patient both are same or not? Generic patient and pediatric patient and COVID patient are same or not?
No same.
What is the difference?
The genetic.
Genetic is this is not genetic. This is generic.
Okay.
Generic means all the patient. Okay, all the patient excluding the pediatric. Pediatric patient is. Okay, tell me, who is the pediatric patient? Who is pediatric patient? Rahul Kumar?
Hello?
Rahul Kumar Prasad?
Hello?
Naseem? Who is pediatric patient?
Ma'am, pediatric patient.
Pediatric, you don't know? Yeah, Vinay. Vinay, please unmute.
मैम जिनका एज 21 या ऊपर उससे ऊपर हो
Huh? Sorry?
हाँ.
एडल्ट एज में जो हो मैम
Yeah. Yes. जो अडल्ट नहीं है, जो बच्चे हैं, बच्चों के डॉक्टर बच्चे जो होते हैं उनको हम पीडियाट्रिक, ओके, जो बीमार बच्चे होते हैं उनको हम पीडियाट्रिक पेशेंट बोलते हैं. ओके, ओके, गॉट इट. सो इन दिस द आंसर इज generic and pediatric patient. Why COVID patient is not there? Because the drug of the proper medicine of the COVID patient is not there. That is why we don't require the therapeutic drug monitoring system. Okay, therapeutic drug monitoring system. That is why we don't require in the COVID patient. Okay, so the answer is generic and pediatric patient. Then what is the full form of the PMIS? Full form of the PM. Attempt, everyone please attempt your class test, okay? At 10:40. Yes, or a full form of the PMIS.
Pharmaceutical Management Information System, AMM.
Okay, ठीक है. Then, okay, so this is all about the patient monitoring system and pharma information system. Okay, got it?